2025, and it is 9:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you're tuned into War Notes Live, delivering all the time the raw, vital updates you need to hear. Let's go ahead and walk over to Poland. Poland's Prime Minister Donald Tusk says the Russia Ukraine conflict may soon be, quote, frozen, a temporary halt in fighting, raising fears of a long term stalemate. This comes as the deadline for Trump's ceasefire pressure moves now swirling among leaders from China, India, and Belarus. Stagflation light is becoming reality in the US. Inflation still rising, of course, and PCE at 2.6%, job growth sputtering only 73,000 new positions in July, and growing unemployment claims. This perfect storm of inflation, slowing growth, and job loss is already facing policymakers head on. So, how are the consumers impacted? With all these prices, I'm sure that it brings a lot of pain indeed. Grocery prices are up 3% year over year, and Americans are stressed. This worry now tops concerns like credit card debt and childcare. Many are even using buy now, pay later services to cope. Meanwhile, everyday spending shows significant pullback. Families are cutting restaurant trips, vacations, and impulse buys, leaning heavily on coupons, generics, and bulk buys. It feels like Depression era frugality, and it's not a trend, it's a necessity. So, what are markets looking like? Wall Street had another winning week. S&P 500 up nearly 0.8%. NASDAQ hits new highs, but inflation and weak job data loom. All eyes are on next week's CPI and retail sales reports. Now, stagflation. Some folks may not know certain definitions. They'll hear all these political words all the time and have no idea what they mean. Well, that's why we have war notes. We give a little bit of everything here. So, for those of you who are not familiar with stagflation is a toxic economic condition with high inflation and stagnant growth. Again, stagflation is a toxic economic condition with high inflation and stagnant growth. What does frozen conflict mean? When they say frozen conflict, what are they referring to? Well, when fighting halts, when any type of fighting halts or when it stops, but no peace treaty is signed, it's like pressing pause without a resolution. That's what frozen conflicts mean. Now, here's some extra insight that I feel you need to know. Should inflation expectations ease further, do you think? Gold and Australian dollars are becoming safer bets while crypto remains highly risky, especially right now in this volatile climate. So shouldn't inflation expect any type of ease? I don't know. Something for us to think about. Now, despite slight improvements in consumer outlook, here's the Main Street view. The overall sentiment remains at risk. People are worried. The confidence index is stuck well below pre-pandemic levels, highlighting continued uncertainty among everyone, every race, every color, every person of every different creed. It's affecting everybody. Now, before I wrap up, if you rely on being firsthand informed, not missiled, I want you to subscribe right now. We need 1,000 voices like yours to keep this real coverage going. And remember, while headlines clash, we here at War Notes, we stand firm. You as the radio listener, you deserve clarity. You deserve truth as the radio listener. Anywho's, that's it for me. That concludes this War Notes live broadcast. I am Pavio G, again signing off at to be exact, 9:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listeners, please stay alert and stay informed. I appreciate you all being here. Blessings to everyone listening. Have a beautiful and blessed evening. Thank you.